Recently, a $4,500 backpack has been removed from TF2, alongside a group of over 2,000 people. The user who held this backpack and Steam group, The Unknown, was recently community banned by Valve manually for repeated harassment against myself and dozens of other people. Dozens of unusual hats and taunts are now locked away in that account permanently, as the community ban handed to him restricts users from trading, friending, commenting, posting, and just interacting with the community in any way. This means that the Unknown will never be able to shift those items out of his account. But you may be asking, why was he banned? Unknown was banned for harassment and threats, and this all stemmed to his lack of anger management. Most people will go from something like calm, to slightly miffed, to angry, all the way down the line to smashing your monitor in half. Unknown, however, he goes from calm to threatening to kill someone. In short, he threatened to hack, murder, rape, kill, leak Facebook photos, kill again, strangle, DDoS, bag out microphones and webcams.
3 hours later.
Kill, synonyms, hack our Steam accounts, and yeah, I think that's about it. You can probably guess that this guy is a bit of a cunt. But you may be thinking, oh Doomsday, he's probably only a kid, don't be so hard. No. This guy is 23 years old. 23. A 23-year-old who literally threatened to strangle me. A 23-year-old who threatened to leak my friends' Facebook photos. A 23-year-old who threatened to get his imaginary 4chan group of over 4 million members to witch hunt me. A 23-year-old who... Never mind, you get the picture. But this guy is genuinely the worst things from the internet, all combined into one person. But it doesn't end there. The Unknown boosted his ego by forming a large Steam group. He did this by begging and luring kids into joining it. He would spam invites to anyone he possibly could, slowly building up the member count. He would then use this as a threat. If you didn't cooperate with him in MVM, he would post a thread about you on his group calling you to be witch hunted, claiming that his friends at Valve would have you banned, all because you didn't change off heavy in his MVM game. Basically, he'd swing around his group like a bat, lying to these literal children who don't understand what's going on, manipulate them into believing literally everything he says. For example, Unknown literally said stuff like, Rogue was right, Alex was right, Hitler was right. He literally defended Hitler, the person who killed 6 million people because of their culture and lifestyle. And I sent these screenshots to one of his fans, and I sent it to them in order to show what kind of man they're following and supporting. And they tried to defend him. They were brainwashed to the point where they tried to literally defend someone supporting Hitler. But it doesn't end there. Having kids drool at the mention of his name like Pavlovian dogs wasn't enough. So, Unknown got a girlfriend. Someone who would give him rep on backpack.tf, someone to comment on all of his artwork and support him in publicly hating people who try to go against his fascist rule over children. He would even go after anyone that dared to critique his art. Her name was the Roseblood. However, her account was never active, at least from what we could see. There were no hours clocked into any games, and no activity on anyone's profiles other than on Unknown's work. And this led us to being suspicious. We hypothesized that the Roseblood didn't really exist. And we were right. Shortly after Unknown was banned, an announcement was made on his Steam group written by the Roseblood. One part calling for support for their glorious hero, who makes amazing SFM art, referring to him as a god. And another part literally calling for my head. Lovely. So in order to try and confirm my suspicions of Roseblood actually being a false account, I asked Valve to manually check if the Roseblood was actually Unknown's alternate account. And our suspicions were confirmed. So all of the comments on his pieces, all of the compliments, all of the reputation points, and all of the loving messages left on his profile, all of it was written by him. him calling himself a god, an amazing SFM poster creator, even calling himself romantic pet names. He made this second account so he could be his own girlfriend. This account was also banned, and this led to his removal of the Steam group for threats against me. But still, it doesn't end there, folks. Unknown is a pathological liar, who will lie about literally anything as long as it will benefit him somehow. For example, the time he lied about being friends with Robin Walker, someone who works at Valve, as a way to get me onto his side. He used the same tactics he would use on his childish fans, saying, well, if you don't side with me, Valve is going to have a problem with you. He wielded his power, which is actually just complete bullshit, as a way to lure people in. Another example of this would be him creating fake Discord messages in order to try and frame someone as a bad person. No, seriously, he did this and sent it around to all of his fans in order to blackmail someone into being a bad person. That's ridiculous. The next lie is something different, as it almost feels like he's trying to lie to himself, as after receiving his community ban and having all $4,500 of his items removed, he claimed to illegally gain back every single penny spent on Steam, claiming that it was fine as Steam banning him was illegal. It's not. You remember that long list of terms and conditions you accepted? Well, completely ignored when signing up for a Steam account? Yeah, if you break them, you will be punished. It reads this in those terms and conditions. And you accepted these as soon as you clicked create. So, them banning him is completely fair. Furthermore, how would he even refund his items? Sell them? Well, no, he can't actually trade. Refund them? Well, no, they're items. The items he gained from the community market and trading. How would he refund them? Basically, he's fucked. And he's lying. However, this didn't stop him lying to people. He claimed that $4,500 had been returned to his account, but he refused to show any evidence of his bank statement evidencing this. Fishy, huh? To conclusion, this guy is a psychopath, and there are many things that I just couldn't fit into this video. Things such as Unknown creating art perk depicting him literally murdering people he doesn't like, him admitting to killing 2 people in real life, and him attempting to flirt and date a 12-year-old girl whilst lying about his age to them. Seriously, this shit went too far, and thank God for Valve stepping in to deal with this shit, as without them, this harassment wouldn't have ended, and it would be still going on. So if you want more evidence of Unknown's bullshittery, there is a document down below on Google Docs, with all of the screenshots annotated and most of it explained. So if there is anything I've missed out, and yes there is quite a lot of it, and this would be a very long video if I included it all, please just go down, read that document and you can find everything necessary. That document will probably be updated with more stuff as it comes out. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Doomsday. Good night.